Blue Monday, how I hate Blue Monday. Got to work like a slave all day. Here come Tuesday, oh Tuesday. I'm so tired, got no time to play.
We have now been debating this issue of health insurance reform for months. The United States Congress has been working on it for the better part of a year. And last week, the final congressional committee involved in shaping legislation completed their proposal and will soon vote on it.
Blue Monday,
it is a Blue Monday indeed. Welcome to the Savage Nation. We have an inexperienced ideologue for president, a man who has endangered the United States of America through his inactivity and his overactivity, as well as his hyperactivity. Do you know what's going on around you? Do you have any idea how bad things are? That he fires the general in Afghanistan about 6 months ago. He puts in General McChrystal. General McChrystal says, help, we need more troops. He doesn't want to talk to the general. Then he doesn't want to hear from the general. And now the great anti-war Obama, who has never fired a Daisy BB gun, is the commander-in-chief, leaving our men out there to dry without sufficient backup. This is like sending a cop into the most dangerous neighborhood in your city, and when he calls for backup, there's nobody there. Obama is the police chief. Obama should be sending them backup. Instead, he's telling them we don't know what we're going to do yet. We've got other things to do. We've got other fish to fry. I've got to go to Copenhagen with Oprah Winfrey and try to sell the Olympics. I got to be a lobbyist for a while for my friends in Chicago. So now he comes back, and he gets the loser doctors of America, the Cuban-style doctors, the lowest-ranking doctors, doctors at the bottom of the heap, the non-specialist doctors, the doctors that were shoveled into the medical schools to make it look more like Cuba than America, and they go out there in their white coats and they tell us they want health insurance reform, while across the street, the real doctors, the well-educated doctors, the ones who you grew up with, I grew up with, the ones that you entrust your life with, are opposed to the socialized medicine that Obama is trying to push. At the same time, we read today at the top of the Drudge Report, just now, Arab states are launching a secret move with China, Russia, and France behind the scenes. The Arabs moving with China, Russia, and our good friends, the backstabbing, yellow-bellied French, to stop using the dollar for oil trading. Are we going to wake up to a dollar that is worthless? With Obama in office, we could wake up to an Obama dollar that is worthless. That's right. Not only has Goldman Sachs destroyed America's currency by stealing billions of dollars, in my opinion, in the form of bailouts, TARP money, you name it, stimulus funds. A lot of it went to their friends on Wall Street. They won't even disclose where it went. We know that the former Treasury Secretary Paulson was put in there by Goldman Sachs. We know that the Treasury Secretary before him was put in there by Goldman Sachs. We know that the current Treasury Secretary is a stooge for Goldman Sachs. And we learned that Goldman Sachs basically has sacked the Treasury. Goldman has sacked the Treasury. And so, rightly so, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Russians, and even the backstabbing French are saying we don't trust the dollar anymore. Not only is it bad what they did with TARP funds and stimulus funds, but now the college teacher, the would-be Castro, Obama, is trying to force socialized medicine down the throats of every American, a Cuban-style medical system that will cost beyond anyone's imagination. La Raza, for example, the brown supremacist group La Raza wants free health care for all illegal aliens. Free health care for all illegal aliens. Now, who is going to pay for it? Do you understand why other nations are necessarily nervous about the state of the dollar? China, Russia, France, Arabs saying we don't want to invest, we don't want the dollar being used for oil trading? Are they wrong when you have an incompetent man like Obama in the White House? A man with training wheels? The first president in modern American history who was in the White House on training wheels. And then we look at Afghanistan. Afghanistan, remember, was the centerpiece of Obama's anti-war campaign. We were in Iraq. It was the wrong war. So Saddam Hussein was not the correct person to attack. We're going to go to Afghanistan. We're going to really clean this up. We're going to get to Afghanistan. We're going to capture Osama bin Laden. Now we see that our men are being fragged in the back by Afghani policemen. That's right. Brave men in the special forces shot while they slept by Afghani policemen who are really, of course, the enemy, the Taliban themselves. And so here we are, having learned nothing from Vietnam all over again. The general wants more troops. The president doesn't know what to do. The so-called allies are really enemies. And here we are. We have OB searching for OB. What do I mean by OB searching for OB? No one has said that yet. Obama, Biden searching for Osama bin Laden. OB searching for OB. The general says unless they send 40,000 more troops immediately, we're going to have a Chaosistan. Nice phrase, Chaosistan, but not funny. Obama, Biden creating Chaosistan, says General McChrystal. Who are we to believe, General McChrystal or the Marxist